Hi, this is Phil from underKG.com. Today we got Nokia Lumia 630. This is kind of a mid-ranger to the entry-level smartphone coming from Nokia, now acquired by Microsoft Corporation. So this is the latest Windows Phone with the Windows Phone 8.1 update built in. Let's take a look at it. It's got a Nokia logo on the top receiver, and usually where it used to be a front-facing camera with the ambient and the proximity sensor is now occupied with nothing. They are gone from this for the sake of cost reduction. And there's a 4.5 inch of a FWVGA resolution display that's 854 by 480 in pixels. Back key, home key, and the search key are gone. They're now built in as a soft key due to the cost reduction again. And volume rocker, power key, and the camera shutter key used to be here is gone also, cost reduction. And the 3.5mm headphone jack with the no noise cancelling microphone. On the back is a 5-megapixel camera without the flash, Nokia logo, speaker grill, and the micro USB port present on the bottom. And the battery cover is detachable. And there are two SIM card slots. This is the dual SIM model of the Lumia 630. It's got SIM 1 and SIM 2. Of course, only one of the SIM cards support 3G, so the other is automatically going to be the voice call only. The battery right here is 1830 milliamps of replaceable battery, so if you're lacking some, you can get another. And there's a micro SD card slot, so if that internal 8 GB of storage is lacking for you, you can always add up more storage. And the battery cover, now this is called the color bright yellow, and it's a very clean yet fresh color. There are more colors of battery covers available on the market, so you can change as you want to change your feelings of your phone. And the lock screen over here, of course, you can slide up to unlock, and usual tiles are waiting for us. Now, the Windows 8.1 updates, the most noticeable feature is this notification bar. Now, it seems like they're calling it a different way, but notification bar from the Android. It took them some time to add up this to the operating system, and the basics are the same. You can swipe to remove the notification, you can tap to move to that notification app, or you can put up to 4 settings, quick settings on the bar, which is lacking compared to the Android, but still, they got it at least. And you can change the color of that navigation bar. Now it's a soft key, as we've seen on the Android. And you can slide down the settings and reach up to navigation bar to change the color of it. You can make it match the accent color, or you can make it always dark. Or if you have the background color as white, you can make this guy white as well. Aside from these, the other updates include the ability to set up a background image on your home screen. Say you can go to Start Theme and you can choose a photo for your background. Let's see. Let me show you some. Say this one. You can set as a tile background, and it's gonna look like this. Background. Or you can make more tiles be shown on your home screen. So you can use it like the bigger phones like the Lumia 1520 that shows more tiles. So aside from those, Lumias do have interesting features, such as you can set up the extra settings according to the display, that you can make the color profile. If the white balance is not exactly on your taste, you can make it, or you can do a custom settings on that, or you can make the brightness profile, so you can choose how dim or how bright it's going to be on the 3 different levels of low, mid, and high brightness level that you can change from here. So the biggest change of the Windows Phone 8.1 is perhaps the space for cost reduction. Now they removed the ambient sensor. You have to change your brightness manually over here on the bar, and there is no proximity sensor, so when you're on phone calls, even if you put this on your face, it's not gonna turn off the screen automatically. So you gotta do it manually by the power key right there. And also the camera key, dedicated camera shutter key, is now gone. It doesn't work. It only works on the shutter key on the screen, so you've got a less of a stable way to take your photo. Well, the phone itself is pretty much the same, and the Windows Phone has always been the same. It still looks pretty much the same. And now it's on the situation like that. They took so many things out of their phones, and it still is not that cheap. It's not extremely cheap, even compared to the extremely cheap phones like extremely cheap Android phones like Moto E. It still is more expensive, and these kind of cheaper Androids are pretty good. They got Snapdragon 200, yet they're smooth and buttery as the Android KitKat is optimized for the lower spec smartphone. So the reason to get a Windows Phone, namely, were about 3 reasons. First, they were pretty. And 2, there were dedicated buttons and everything that were rare to be seen on the other smartphones. And 3, that the operating system was smooth even on the lower spec smartphone. And as a phone with the Snapdragon 400 quad-core processor and 512 megabytes of RAM, aside from the RAM processor itself, is not exactly low-end. And the Windows 8.1 update seems like it's not exactly the light kind of operating system. We have seen some lags, and we've seen it a little bit hard to handle the operating system itself, and thus we were not exactly sure what Windows Phone's strength here is. It used to be a great operating system and great choice for your entry-level smartphone for many reasons, but now not really sure because there are cheaper Androids from the known brands that operate better than most of the Windows phones in the market. So that was Lumia 630. Unless you're a hardcore Windows Phone fan or a Nokia fan, we would rather suggest you get a cheaper Android like the Moto E or the LG L70 or any other Samsung Galaxy smartphones that are cheap and smooth with their Android in the same time. Thank you always for watching. Don't forget to tap on here to subscribe to our channel and underKG View, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all of our channels at the same time. We'll keep you posted with the latest reviews and keep following to watch our reviews. Thanks.